This full moon is all about pushing through blocks and any kind of stagnant energy to help with self-empowerment and movement forward. This could bring up a lot of frustrations and fears and anxieties. So it's incredibly important, if you are feeling those, to give yourself some extra love and kindness. And the more that you take action, the better you will feel. Hi Libra, welcome to your full moon in June reading for what lesson you are moving through. Thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate your time and your energy. My cat decided this moment to be very, very cute. I don't know what he is looking for. What are you doing? Well, what are you doing? Yeah? What did you do? So I don't know if you're cat lovers. Okay, what is the lesson that Libra is going through in June with the full moon? What is the lesson for Libra? Balance, interesting. What is the lesson for Libra? What is the lesson for Libra? Okay, nothing else is coming out. What area of life is this going to be for Libra? What area of life? Thank you. Surrender and power. Interesting. So we have balance, and Libra is very much the scales, right? So balancing, and then we got surrender and then power, which for me, the way that I'm feeling these cards, it's like both opposite ends. So it's like something that you are dealing with that is requiring you to balance between surrendering and showing your power. And I had a hard time saying showing your power. I wanted to say showing your force. Bottom of the deck, we have Voyage. So I'm just going to keep that right there. Okay, what is the challenge with this? What is the challenge with this? Two of Cups. I did feel this with people. And then we have Seven of Wands. I'm not feeling that enough to take it out, but I am feeling it enough to notice it. What is the energy of the Two of Cups? What is the energy of the other person or people or places? What is the energy of the other person, people, places? Okay, varied. And then now we have the Seven of Swords. And I heard conflicting energies. So you might be going through a lot of conflicting energies within yourself. Eight of Wands talks about fast movement forward, taking action. The Strength card talks about having courage within yourself, not allowing fear to get the best of you, facing your fears. And the Two of Cups talks about partnerships with others that are equal reciprocity, receiving and giving. It's like whatever you bring to the table. I didn't mean to slam my hand down, so that's interesting too. Whatever you bring to the table, either wanting them to also bring like the same kind of energy, so it feels like an equal partnership. But it's interesting. I put my hand down really firmly. You might be trying to, I almost want to say force the matter. Force a partnership. Force a relationship to work. Force a friendship or family or something, but forcing something. So I just want to get, what is the energy of this forcingness? Thank you. Okay, I'm feeling another one. Can I get one more? It honestly, it feels like it needs to follow. Okay, let's grab the other deck. Actually, let's grab this one. What is the Three of Swords, please? Because this feels emotionally complicated. Can I get a clarifier for the Three of Swords and this forcing energy? It's a lot. And then we still have that voyage. It almost feels like having a hard time moving forward because the thought of moving forward is making you feel really sad. So it's like trying to force a situation to work and you're having a hard time finding balance in it. So we got advice outside of ourselves. Others can be mirrors to our shadow, allowing advice to be heard. So with this, it feels like you might have been given the advice that you know that you needed and you don't like it, but it feels like it's because that advice to take action on that makes you feel really sad. Makes you feel a sense of loss is going to happen. Makes you feel like you're going to lose out on something. We have loved ones. So this could be, we have two for loved ones. This doesn't always necessarily mean romantic relationships. This could for some of you, but I'm actually feeling this in regards to friends, family, co-workers. I'm feeling it more with that than anything else. So maybe the sadness Maybe the sadness is moving through or moving away from where you feel, I just heard bonded, people that you feel bonded to, and taking movements forward into a new direction. It's like you'd rather try to make a situation what it, I don't even want to say that because that sounds really harsh. But it feels forceful. It's like the Eight of Wands moving. It just feels so forceful to me. And the strength, I'm feeling like the power and the strength, and the Eight of Wands is very strong energy of action. Let's see if this will give me the words. It's not weakness, but it's coming across as like forcefulness. Because you don't want to move away from those that you love. And we have feed your authenticity, creative freedom, own wants, needs, desires, weave your own destiny, release labels. And it feels like this is something that is what you're having a hard time doing. It's almost like you don't feel like you could do that. Or like you have done that and you don't want to move away from it. That actually feels a little bit more accurate. But it's like your wants and your needs and your desires are changing. They're changing, and the universe is trying to bring some balance back to you. And sometimes instead of forcing, you need to surrender and go with the flow. Go where the river takes you. We have outside of the box, different approach, sounding board, unique tactics, resourcefulness. And it's the skunk. And it's interesting. I haven't really looked at the different animals of these until this one with the skunk. Maybe you're dealing with a skunk energy. Or maybe unknowingly, you're taking on more of those traits with trying to force a situation. Then you realize that's kind of making your energy not so pleasant. And that's okay. Because there's reasons for it. And you can look at those reasons and maybe try to make some peace with it. Outside of yourself. I just heard that. Outside of yourself. I'm just going to continue. So we got ego, self-awareness, projection, distortion, wounds, reacting to others' projections, mindful. That's what I feel like you're going through. And this is the Puppet Master. I'm just saying the name so that I can see if there's any information on it. But the ego, it's like the self-awareness is what you're avoiding because the ego is kind of playing a bigger role. And that ego is trying to protect you from feeling that sadness. I'm like, can I fit all these cards in? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I can. But I'm trying. But yeah, it's like, this actually feels closer to here. It's like it doesn't want It doesn't want you to feel the pain and the sadness and the grief of movement forward. And this movement forward doesn't necessarily need to be in action, but we do have the Eight of Wands here, so it could be. So please use your discernment with that. But it does feel like we have a deer right here, like a gentler approach will help you feel more imbalanced. A softer, gentler, more compassionate and understanding approach. If you're dealing with personalities that are really hard to deal with, sometimes trying to see, that's interesting. I looked at this, feed your authenticity, and I wanted to say feed your ego. Interesting. You could be dealing with someone that is in their ego, and that could be bringing up your own ego and making you want to act like the elephant and start like going at the challenges. It just feels like confrontational, to be honest, but not necessarily hand-to-hand confrontation. It feels more like attitude, to be honest. But sometimes we need to flip the coin and look at the other side. Because people project pain, and pain is really valid. Pain comes out in all different ways, and I'm not saying that if somebody is in pain and they're being awful to the people around them that they should not be held accountable. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying sometimes a compassionate approach to that, if that's available, can help to flip things to see the other side of the coin. How that person perceives it, reacts to it, or does with that, it doesn't matter. This is a lesson for you to experience, flipping it the other side, not allowing their ego to make you feel confronted, and to also embrace the energy of ego and give it to them back. It's teaching you to flip the coin, to see in a different approach. As we have spiritual awakening with the snake, shedding old skin is necessary. Divine feminine, healing spiral, and health. That's what it feels like. It feels like flipping the coin to see the more compassionate side of things is going to help you learn a lesson that you really need to learn right now. And it's going to help you be in situations that might be confrontational to you again and different scenario. And because you're learning this lesson now, it won't rock you so much. It won't affront you so much. It won't be, I just keep on wanting to say abrasive. It won't be so abrasive. And it will help you with flowing. It'll help you find more balance in whatever situation that you're in. And that balance for a Libra is incredibly important. When you don't have balance, it feels like everything is unbalanced. And it's very uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable. And like with Libras, when they're not feeling balanced, they can kind of like act out a little bit, but not like act out like little kids, you know what I mean? Like nothing like that, but just like kind of be a little bit out of character. So like might eat a little bit more unhealthy, or might be a little bit more moody, or might, well, not more, but like might be a little bit moody, or might be a little bit more tired. Like it just, it imbalances things, right? So it feels like this is going to help bring your balance back by taking your power back in a different way, in a different approach, in a softer, kinder, more gentler way is going to help to ease the situation. And it doesn't matter how that the other people or that other person takes it. It doesn't matter how they take it. It just matters the energy that you sit in, the energy that you hold, the energy that you bring to the table. Yeah, it's an important lesson. And it's interesting. At the bottom of this deck, it's miracles. And it feels like that is what you're going to be experiencing, is miracle. And like, look, 2 boats and another boat. Like, if there's another boat, I'm gonna... Wisdom and courage. Courage to face your emotions, that they are strong enough to be the calm that you need to go with the flow, so that you can calm those storms. Like, look at these waters. They're really, you're feeling lots of things. This sounds easy through the cards and through whatever I'm saying, but like, just for the record, this is a difficult lesson, but it's a worthwhile lesson because it's just going to grow your wisdom, the depth of your wisdom, the depth of gratitude around you, the depth of happiness, and that balance is going to come towards you. And it's just taking your power back and not being affected, or like somebody being abrasive around you and not being affected by their energies, by flipping the coin and seeing, you know, like how pain is being projected from this person, and having compassion for them and letting go of how it's making you feel, stepping out of your ego and into your heart. It's a powerful lesson. It's a very powerful lesson. It's a spiritual lesson. It is one that you were meant to learn. For those who resonate with this reading, if you don't resonate with this reading, don't try to fit the puzzle pieces together. If they don't fit, they don't fit. There might be another reading that is better for you that is under a different sign. So if you're looking at, you know, all the different signs and you're like, well, I'm, you know, only a Libra, you're not. We have our moon sign, our Mercury sign, our Venus, Mars, Jupiter, etc., Saturn. We have different signs in those. So if another reading is resonating with you and this is not at all, please check out another video. Libras, you are more intuitive than you realize. And when you are in your balance, that really exudes from you, that intuitive aspect. Yeah. Okay, Libra, that is all I have for you for this reading. Thank you so much for being here. And at the end of this reading, I've included a video called the Archangel Michael Energy Clearing. This could be a prayer, a mantra, or a saying. I just call it an Archangel Michael Energy Clearing. This I use every day for myself. Extremely grateful for this prayer, and it helps me all the time. It helps my body feel lighter. It helps me with more clarity. It helps me, oh my God, like there's too many ways to list to explain how much it has helped me. So I included it as a thank you for being here, from my heart to yours. Okay, Libra, so much love to you, and I will see you next time. Bye for now. I lovingly and gratefully call upon Archangel Michael. 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 I ask you, please, Archangel Michael, to cut, clear, and remove any and all energies, energy cords, or energy attachments from anyone or anything, and to send it lovingly back to the original owners. And if it cannot go there for their highest good, then for it to be placed somewhere safe within the universe, where it cannot do any harm, or be safely transmuted into light and love. I ask you, please, Archangel Michael, to cut, clear, and remove any and all energies, energy cords, or energy attachments or vibrations from anyone or anything, and to send it lovingly back to the original owners. And if it cannot go there for their highest good, then for it to be placed somewhere safe within the universe, where it can do no harm, or be safely transmuted into light and love. I ask you, please, Archangel Michael, to cut, clear, and remove any and all energies, energy cords, or energy attachments from anyone or anything, and to send it lovingly back to the original owners. And if it cannot go there for their highest good, then for it to be placed somewhere safe within the universe, where it could do no harm, or be safely transmuted into light and love. I ask you, please, Archangel Michael, for this to be for anybody who watches this video at any time that they feel the need to call upon you to help clear their energies. I thank you so much, Archangel Michael. I love you.